Houston, we have a problem.
Oh, we got a problem here, bro. We got a problem here. Now, look, I'm up for 100% accuracy on things. And when I heard there was going to be a Tauntaun bucket, because you know nobody loves popcorn buckets more than the SKN PPI crew. We have championed them on. There's all videos all over the site, you know. Well, let's read it. Star Wars Tauntaun popcorn bucket is currently available. Now, here's the thing. It's currently available, was at Disney World. Now it's making its rounds to Disneyland. The Tauntaun popcorn bucket costs anywhere between 32 to 35 bucks. Not that bad, depending on which location you purchase it from, around the park, Galaxy Edge or whatever. They're charging different pricing inside of Disneyland, so maybe there's some kind of Disneyland in-house tariff that's coming. I don't know. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense why it'd be
Emperor Palpatine has decreed 125% tariffs on everything.
Can somebody tell me why this wasn't like the belly is cut open?
This is exactly the part, is that if you're going to do this,
yes.
First of all, you can only buy 2 of these collectible things, which they should just give you to it, because the minute I saw it first, I said, that doesn't exactly look like an actual Tauntaun. It looks like a cartoon Tauntaun. But the second thing that got me was, if you look at it, why in the hell is you not slitting open his belly to put the popcorn out? I said, what? You just killed the whole entire. Why even do the Tauntaun at this point? So
it should have been a popcorn bucket. You should have been. It should have been filled with red Jello, and you slice the belly open, and everything pours out.
I would no, but it kind of look, if you look at the gut worms, it kind of looks like it could be popcorn. You can work like that, but I'm just
it would be better to serve spaghetti in it, honestly. But
I just wanted people to see the accuracy of Empire Strikes Back. Typically one of the top greatest films of all time, and look at the bastardization that they did of the Tauntaun, where they put them in the back. So, you know, like what's going on, man? You got to give. Look, we've got the Doom bucket, we've got everything else. The Deadpool and Wolverine bucket. They're not scared to push the whole pentagram of where they should go. But Disneyland said, no, we're not going to have it slit out his guts. We're going to have it pop out of his back. Didn't make any sense.
He looks extremely happy, by the way. I've never seen a Tauntaun be that happy.
When Chet and I was sitting there and said, did you see the Tauntaun bucket? He was like, oh, shit, man. I was like, the first thought was, well, that's not movie accurate. I don't know why you would do that. So,
and again, look at what size this is. That is like barely a small popcorn. How much popcorn can you actually fit inside that tiny little bit?
This is a Disneyland popcorn. It's probably $99 for the popcorn refill. Let's be honest, though. You know, it's like first of all, you've got to spend damn near close to $300 to get in, to spend another $35 and probably $99 for just look. You're gonna probably end up spending almost $1,000 to get this bucket by the time you make it to your car. So they knew what they were doing, but this was a disappointment for me, bro. I looked at that. I said, oh, when I heard that, I had excitement, and then I pulled up an image. I was like, no, you can't do this.
What's the sound the Tauntaun makes? Remind me.
Yeah.
So with that being said, Dr. Brantley, it's gonna be a nah for me,
so bad.
How much was your heart ripped out, Chet, when you saw the actual bucket? Doesn't even make sense. Revenge of the Sith
this is probably the dumbest thing I've seen in a long time. Like you know what? You could have put an extra large popcorn if you just laid the Tauntaun down on its side, and then it had a little flap that you opened up, and the popcorn was in there. You could have done a lot. It would have been cool. It would have sat on your shelf with like Jabba the Hutt.
It would have.
You know, like you could have done a lot of things, and they opted for some version of a Tauntaun that the back opens up, which I have never seen in Star Wars. So,
which gets me upset because I want to know the product review board Where, because there was somebody probably fighting like, no, this doesn't make any sense. This is not in the spirit of the Tauntaun. He would have it slid through the back, and it's like, no, Jim, we've all polled around, and we want to have the politically correct Tauntaun at the parks.
I mean, look at the
reaching inside the belly of a Tauntaun for their snack.
These things are sold out. These things are going to sell out. It doesn't matter. They could put anything in. These people buy popcorn buckets. So
I still have yet to be successful getting any kind of like popcorn bucket.
It'll be sold out. It'll be on third party reseller, eBay. Yeah. This will be triple the price.
All the cool popcorn buckets are coming out when I was in Georgia, and it just wasn't a thing. And so now I just sit by myself without popcorn buckets.
I'll send you one. I have a leftover, a couple of them. Do you like Morbius? I got a Morbius.
Yeah,
I'm having trouble selling that on eBay. I don't know why. I have no clue why.